You find yourself alone without many friends, and very often you wonder why relationships feel so impossible for you. You've asked yourself quietly and in silence, what's wrong with you? Why does everyone else seem to find connection so easily, while you end up walking alone? Why does it feel like people come into your life quickly, but leave even faster? Why do friendships fade, relationships break, and the people you care about disappear without explanation? Today, I want you to hear the truth that your soul has been trying to whisper for years. You are not alone because you are unlovable. You are not alone because you are difficult. You are not alone because you're broken. You are alone because you are chosen. The chosen ones walk a path that others cannot walk with them. People feel your energy before they understand it. People sense your depth long before they are ready to face their own. Your presence reveals who they really are, even if they try to hide it. And that is exactly why so many of them run. You don't realize this, but your light exposes what others try to keep in the dark. Your intuition is too sharp, your empathy too pure, your heart too clean. And when someone carries shadows, when someone carries lies, when someone carries insecurity, standing next to you becomes uncomfortable for them. It's like your soul shows them the truth they've been avoiding. This is why relationships feel heavy for you. This is why you've been betrayed by people you trusted. This is why certain connections ended suddenly without closure. Your energy doesn't let falseness survive. Anything that is not authentic eventually falls away from you. You weren't abandoned. You were protected. Protected from people who would have drained you. Protected from partners who would have limited you. Protected from friends who would have taken advantage of you. Protected from environments that were too small for who you are becoming. Chosen ones often grow up feeling like outsiders. You tried to fit into groups, but you always felt different. You tried to keep friendships alive, but they always dissolved. You tried to force relationships that were never meant to stay. And every time it hurt you, but every time it pushed you closer to your true path. You need to understand this. Your soul is selective even when your mind isn't. Your energy rejects what is wrong for you. Your intuition warns you even when you ignore it. Your spirit knows when someone has hidden intentions, even if you can't explain why. And because you're chosen, you can't hold on to anyone whose purpose is not aligned with yours. People misunderstand you because they cannot read life the way you do. You see through words, you feel through emotions. You sense when someone is lying even if they deny it. You notice when energy shifts even before behavior changes. You feel heaviness in your chest when someone wishes you harm. You feel discomfort in your stomach when someone is draining you. This is not paranoia. This is not overthinking. This is spiritual intelligence. And most people simply don't have it. This is another reason why you find yourself alone. Your intelligence, especially your emotional and intuitive intelligence, makes people uncomfortable. You read between lines. You hear what isn't said. You notice the small details people wish you didn't. You understand the psychology behind actions, motives, and excuses. And because of this, many people cannot manipulate you. They cannot fool you. They cannot control you. They cannot use you. So instead of growing beside you, they walk away. Not because you're too much, but because you're too real. The chosen ones are often misunderstood because you love deeply and differently. You don't do shallow connections. You don't pretend. You don't follow the crowd. You don't bond with just anyone. You open your heart slowly, carefully, intentionally. And that's why when you love someone, you love them with pure fire, but you rarely receive that same intensity back. Most people don't know how to handle someone who gives wholeheartedly. They don't know how to match your loyalty. They don't know how to meet you at your depth. So instead of rising to your level, they distance themselves. You've never been the problem. Your depth is not the problem. Your sensitivity is not the problem. Your solitude is not the problem. Your soul has been preparing you for a purpose that requires clarity, strength, intuition, and independence. You needed to learn how to stand alone so that no relationship could ever define you. You needed to be separated so you could elevate. You needed solitude so you could awaken. Every chosen one goes through this phase. The phase of isolation, the phase of silence, the phase of walking alone, the phase of questioning everything, the phase of feeling different from everyone around you. This is not punishment. This is preparation. Your destiny requires a different type of energy. Your mission requires a different level of awareness. Your calling requires a different kind of heart. You're not meant to be surrounded by many. You're meant to be connected to the right ones. And those people will come. The ones who recognize your soul. The ones who don't get intimidated by your strength. The ones who match your depth. The ones who come with pure intentions. The ones who feel like peace, not chaos. The ones who stay, not the ones who leave. Until then, don't hate your solitude. Don't fear your loneliness. Don't think you're cursed. You're being refined. You find yourself alone because your spirit won't allow low-quality energy anymore. You find yourself alone because you're being elevated above your old circles. You find yourself alone because your frequency no longer matches the people around you. You find yourself alone because your purpose is awakening. You find yourself alone because your destiny is getting closer. They will not be intimidated by your strength nor confused by your depth. They will not misinterpret your silence, your intensity, or your sensitivity. Instead, they will recognize it because they carry the same fire inside them. These are souls aligned with your purpose, not your past. They are the ones who have done the inner work, who have walked through their own storms, and who can stand beside you without fear. Your spirit has been waiting for these connections. Connections built on truth, not convenience. On loyalty, not need. On purpose, not ego. People who don't drain you but energize you. People who don't take from you but grow with you. People who don't run from your intensity but match it. And that's why this season of solitude is necessary. You cannot meet the right people while holding space for the wrong ones. You cannot rise while staying tied to those who prefer the ground. You cannot elevate if you stay surrounded by those who fear heights. Your isolation is not the end of the story. It is the cleansing before the blessing. The emptiness before the alignment. The silence before the revelation. You are shedding the last layers of who you no longer are, so you can step into who you were always meant to become. And yes, I know it feels heavy at times. There are nights when the quiet feels too loud, when your heart aches for someone who truly sees you, when you wonder why your journey had to be so different. But chosen ones are called, not comforted. They are shaped, not sheltered. They are refined, not rushed. Everything you've lived has been preparation. Every person who left created space. Every disappointment redirected your path. Every heartbreak carved you into someone capable of love at a higher level. Every moment of loneliness strengthened your connection to the divine. You are not meant to walk with the masses. Your path is narrow, your purpose specific, your spirit ancient. Not everyone can walk beside someone like you. Not everyone has the courage to grow with you. Not everyone is ready for the kind of love, loyalty, and truth you bring. But the ones who are meant for you, they are already being guided toward your life. Just like you were guided here to hear these words today. They will show up when your heart is ready. They will stay because their soul recognizes yours. They will support you in ways you've never experienced. And with them, you will understand why every lonely chapter was necessary. This is your confirmation. Your solitude is not permanent. Your isolation is not the final destination. You are transitioning into a new level of your journey, a level where alignment replaces confusion, where purpose replaces pain, and where real connection replaces loneliness. You are chosen, and chosen ones never remain alone forever. Your season of divine connections is approaching, and when it arrives, everything will make sense. And as you move into this next chapter, you're going to notice something powerful happening inside you. Your standards rise on their own. Your boundaries strengthen without effort. Your intuition becomes louder, clearer, sharper. You stop entertaining what drains you. You stop apologizing for what your soul already knows. And you stop giving access to people who never earned it. This is the shift that happens right before aligned connections enter your life. Your spirit begins to recognize what no longer resonates. Your energy pulls away from the wrong people naturally. Your heart stops chasing what isn't meant for you, and your mind refuses to settle for anything less than truth. This is a sacred transition. You are stepping out of an old identity, out of old wounds, out of old cycles, and into a version of yourself that is stronger, clearer, wiser, and more aligned than ever before. Don't be surprised if certain memories rise to the surface now. The universe is cleaning your heart. Old pain comes up so it can leave. Old attachments return to your mind so you can finally release them. You're not going backwards. You're being emptied so you can be filled with what is truly yours. Chosen ones often experience this deep emotional purge before blessings arrive. Tears you didn't know you were holding, thoughts you didn't realize you carried, wounds you thought were healed. All of it comes to the surface in this season, not to hurt you, but to free you, because you cannot receive what is meant for you while you are still carrying what is not. And once this cleansing completes, something beautiful happens. You begin to feel lighter. You begin to feel clearer. Your inner world becomes calm. Your mind becomes stable. Your decisions become more grounded. And for the first time in a long time, peace doesn't feel foreign anymore. In that quiet space, your purpose begins to speak. Ideas that were blurry become clear. Dreams you ignored start calling your name again. You wake up with a sense of direction that you didn't have before. This is the moment when the chosen ones step into alignment, and that alignment becomes a magnet for abundance, a magnet for opportunities, a magnet for soul connections, a magnet for the people who are meant to walk beside you. They won't come to take, they will come to build. They won't confuse you. They will bring clarity. They won't hide their intentions. They will be transparent. They won't fear your intensity. They will celebrate it. They won't silence your voice. They will encourage it. The right souls will not be intimidated by your light. They will feel at home in it. And this is why you needed the loneliness. Not to break you, but to prepare you, to shape you, to refine you, to make you unshakable so that when the right people arrive, you meet them from a place of wholeness, not desperation. Your solitude has taught you how to love yourself. It has taught you how to trust your intuition. It has taught you how to protect your peace. It has taught you how to walk away from what doesn't serve your soul. And now you are ready for connections that match the person you have become. What is coming will not feel like your past. It will not feel confusing. It will not feel painful. It will not feel unstable. It will feel aligned, pure, familiar, peaceful, destined, because it is. Your soul family, your true allies, your divine partner, they are on their way. There is timing in everything, and your timing is shifting right now. Your loneliness is ending. Your isolation is lifting. Your path is opening. Your heart is preparing. Your energy is rising. And soon, you will look back at this chapter of solitude and realize it was the doorway, the necessary doorway, to everything your soul has been waiting for. And as this new chapter approaches, you'll begin to notice subtle signs that your energy is shifting. Little things that once bothered you will no longer affect you. People who once had power over your emotions will no longer have access to your heart. Situations that used to confuse you will suddenly feel obvious, and the doubts that once held you back will fade into silence. This is what happens when a chosen one steps into alignment. Your soul no longer tolerates what your spirit has outgrown. You become grounded, centered, unmovable. You see through illusions instantly. You feel truth without needing proof. And for the first time, you trust your inner voice more than the noise around you. That inner voice is your guide. It's the reason you survived every challenge. It's the reason you kept going when others would have quit. It's the reason you could walk away from what was breaking you, even when your heart was still attached. Your intuition has been your protector long before you knew it was a gift. And now that gift is becoming sharper, more precise, more undeniable. Because in this next season, you will need that clarity, not to avoid danger, but to recognize blessings. You see, chosen ones are not just separated from the wrong people. They are prepared for the right ones. People whose souls resonate with yours. People who speak the same inner language. People who understand things without explanation. People who feel familiar the moment you meet them. These are the connections your heart has been waiting for. They come with calmness. They come with stability. They come with truth. They come with loyalty. And they come with a presence that feels like home. When these people enter your life, you won't have to question their intentions. You won't have to chase them. You won't have to shrink yourself to be accepted. You won't have to pretend, perform, or mask your essence. You will be understood simply by existing. And that is why your journey has been different, because your soul was never meant for surface-level connections. You are built for depth, for meaning, for authenticity, for purpose. And only a very small number of people in this world can match that vibration. But those people are coming. Their path is already aligning with yours. Your energy is calling them in even now. They are being guided toward your frequency, the same way you are being guided toward theirs. And when they arrive, your life will change quietly but profoundly. Your days will feel lighter. Your mind will feel clearer. Your heart will feel safer. Your purpose will feel supported. Your spirit will feel recognized. You'll look into their eyes and see your reflection. Not the old version of you, but the healed one, the evolved one, the awakened one. These connections will not disrupt your peace. They will protect it. They will honor it. They will expand it. And that is why everything you've endured was necessary. Every heartbreak, every abandonment, every moment you felt misunderstood, every disappointment, every lonely night, every silent tear, none of it was wasted. It shaped you. It purified you. It awakened you. It aligned you. The version of you that is emerging now is powerful, not because of what you've gained, but because of what you were strong enough to let go of. You shed the old identity. You released the old energy. You cut the old attachments. And now, your spirit is ready to receive. This is your time. This is your rise. This is your alignment. The chapter ahead of you will not mirror the one behind you. Your story is shifting. Your destiny is unfolding. And your soul is stepping into a higher frequency. One where the right people, the right opportunities, and the right love will finally meet you. And as this rising energy expands within you, something even more powerful begins to happen. You stop fearing the unknown. You stop clinging to what is familiar but unhealthy. You stop seeking validation outside of yourself. Your spirit becomes anchored in a quiet confidence that no one can shake. It's not arrogance. It's alignment. It's the recognition that everything you need is already within you. It's the understanding that the universe has never abandoned you. Not even for a moment. It's the realization that every step of your journey has been guided with intention. You start seeing patterns clearly. You start understanding why certain people never stayed. You start recognizing why you were pulled away from places that felt comfortable. Comfort was never your destination. Growth was. Transformation was. Purpose was. And chosen ones do not grow in crowds. They grow in solitude, in silence, in reflection, in the moments where no one is watching, where no one is applauding, where no one is validating your effort. It is in those hidden seasons that your foundation becomes unbreakable. And that is exactly what has been happening to you. Life was not trying to isolate you. Life was shaping you, preparing you, strengthening you so deeply that nothing and no one will ever be able to take you back to who you used to be, because you're not that person anymore. You've outgrown versions of yourself that you once fought to protect. You've outgrown environments you once begged to be accepted in. You've outgrown relationships you thought you couldn't live without. And now you see the truth clearly. Losing those things was not loss. It was liberation. You are rising into a version of yourself that is wiser with your time, careful with your heart, intentional with your energy, and selective with your connections. This is not being closed off. This is being awakened. Your soul is learning to choose what feels right, not what feels familiar. There is a difference. And then something miraculous begins to unfold. As you elevate, life elevates with you. Opportunities appear that once seemed impossible. Doors open that were locked for years. People enter your life who match your energy instead of draining it. You begin attracting what aligns with your truth, not your wounds. This is the magnetism of a chosen soul. You no longer chase. You attract. You no longer force. You flow. You no longer fear endings. You trust transitions, because you finally understand that every ending in your life was a beginning in disguise. And soon you'll look back at this chapter and realize something beautiful. You were never alone. You were being guided, protected, redirected, elevated. Everything you longed for, everything you prayed for, everything you dreamed of, it's not behind you. It's ahead of you. You're walking toward it with every step you take, every boundary you set, every wound you heal. Your soul is aligning with a future that reflects your strength, your growth, your resilience, and your truth. The kind of future where the right people walk beside you. The kind of future where love feels peaceful, not painful. The kind of future where friendships nourish you, not drain you. The kind of future where your purpose guides your path. You're not done rising. You're only beginning. The universe has seen your tears. It has heard your prayers. It has felt your loneliness. And it is preparing a chapter so aligned, so elevated, so transformative, that the pain of your past will finally make sense. And when this transformation reaches its peak, something inside you finally clicks. You start to understand why your path was nothing like the path of those around you. You start to see why the universe separated you, why life isolated you, why your heart was broken, why your soul was stretched beyond its limits. Purpose. Your soul came here to evolve, to heal, to rise, and to lead by example. And leaders are not born in comfort. They are born in fire.